sold out home of the 76ers. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the Tide can turn in this one. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It is great to have you with us. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at prime time, what will we see from him?
Yeah, he's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And also with him, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
Look at Philadelphia. They lead the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
Orlando on D. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the monster.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's the kid. Feeds to Walker. Outside Williams. They swipe it. Now the pass to the Beast. Shot's good.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Beast's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Richmond for 3. They get it back. A reverse. And it's Williams laying it in.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of him. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Sampson. Tries to save it. Walker with it. Richmond kicks to Williams. Passes it to the kid. Richmond outside. Knocks down the free ball. Richmond's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Here's Schmidt. Gets it to go.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The kid passes to Walker. Here's the Mayor, defended by Sampson. Here's the Beast. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The Beast's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Williams attacking. Back to Richmond.
Windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
The shot's good from Sampson. Several lead changes going on in an early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Williams passes to the kid. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. The kid's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The Beast slams it back in.
really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
The kid passes to Walker. And good on the basket. Book it.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with a list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. Fourth, the 76ers.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's the mayor. Pass to the monster. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys. Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
You know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Wagner passes to Schmidt. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Walker. No good from Caldwell Pope. The 76ers leading by 4. Williams dishes to Richmond. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers.
And they're 1 away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Here's Sampson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Dobbs got 6.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's the kid. He's got 5. Back to Richmond. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. And the pass is Schmidt. Here's the monster. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The monster's got 6.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he goes... Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Wagner. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 4. The kid passes to Richmond. Here's the kid. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then the beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Sadikitsi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Martin. And they get it back. Really left alone that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The kid passes to George. Here's the kid. And he uses the glass on the layup. The kid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And George with the block. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Pass to Wagner. No good on the triple. Here's the kid, defended by Carter. The kid passes to Martin. Here's the kid, back to Martin. He passes to the kid. Outside Martin. Burks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 3-on-3. Sonic-Hitsy passes to Anthony. Some solid defense from the kid.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And there's the pass to Wagner. Goes back up. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The feed to Drummond. Passes to the kid. Outside, George. Pass to the kid. Gets it to go.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Magic trail by 9. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the 76ers.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Inside, here's Hampton.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And the basket good.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. There's a check in for Orlando. The 76ers leading by 8. The drive by Jackson. The 3 from George. Rebounded by Anthony. Suggs, corner shot. Gets it to go.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Here's Jackson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got the Beast and a Terrace in at the shooting guard position. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Magic trail by 7. Sonic-Hitsy covered by Martin. There's Sonic-Hitsy. Gets it to go.
And I'm just impressed with his effort, guys, because we know he's hurting out there.
Jackson drives in. It's Martin on the wing. And now Orlando on the break. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Powers checked in, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And George goes out, and Drummond with the jam. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And George kicks to Love. Outside, Martin. There's the dish to Jackson. Back to Martin. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
The shot's good from the Beast.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
The drive by Jackson. Lowry from outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here is Lowry following the bucket by Orlando. Here's George. The finger roll finish at the bucket. George has got his first points of the game.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Martin dishes to George. And he banks into late. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
So deflating for a team, like coughing up the ball at one end and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
No good from the Beast. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Back to George. It's Martin on the wing. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Martin from deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Outside, George. Outside Lowry. Back to George. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Magic trail by 4. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The Beast's got 19 points.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot. During the regular season, a very strong defensive group, to say the least. And you look at the Beast, opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kick that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
The Mayor passes to the closer. Gets it to go. The closer's got his second bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams kicks to Walker. The pass to Schmidt from 17 feet out. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Jackson dishes to Williams. Kicks it to Richmond. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's 11 points for Magic.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's the Mayor. Passes it to the Beast. Here's the Mayor. He's covered by Richmond. The Monster passes to the Beast. Here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. The closer. It's rebounded by Sampson.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
The kid is checked in for the 76ers. On defense, the Magic. They trail by 3. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's the Mayor. Pass to the Beast. Here's the Mayor. He passes to the closer. The Mayor. The closer, spotted by Walker. The shot's good from the closer. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's the Kid. Good on the shot. The Kid's got 17.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
They grab their own miss. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from the Monster.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
One-on-one here. Here's Schmidt. Williams with the block. The shot's good from the closer. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The Kid passes to Richmond. Outside Williams. Here's the Kid, defended by Caldwell Pope.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
There's the pass to the Beast. The closer misses him close. Here's the Kid. 17 points in the game. Outside Williams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the Kid. And he jams it with authority. That's some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against the D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Orlando with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Got that one up quick. 22 points for the Beast.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Just a fantastic game for the Kid. 19 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
The Mayor passes to the Monster. Taken away. Here's the Kid, defended by Schmidt. Richmond right side. Pass to the Kid. It's stolen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Here's the Kid, defended by Schmidt. Rejected by Schmidt. Wide open. That one wide left.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Richmond kicks to Walker.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
The 76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And Orlando making a change here. And so Walker nails both of them.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. A strong free throw percentage as a team, rearing its head again tonight.
Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Here's the Monster. 8 points for him. The putback, a follow-up flush.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
The Kid passes to Williams. Here's the Kid. Back to Williams. Pass to the Kid. No luck. Great D that time from the Monster. Wagner passes to the Monster. Gives him the lead pass.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
The Kid, that is good. The Kid's got 23.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and blew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The 76ers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. The Magic trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Clean hard off that pick and finish strong.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Here's Richmond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. The 76ers making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. The closer passes to Schmidt. Suggs, three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
That's good from Simpson. Both free throws good from Simpson.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at fouling.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. 76ers.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason action with the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. A fantastic game from the Kid in this one.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. He got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting the free throw line. Easy points if you can get it.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Williams. Richmond is out there with the bodyguard. And there's Doc. And it's the Kid. And it's the point guard position.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
For Orlando, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Williams. And the shot is good. Williams has got 8 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The pass to the Beast. No one near him. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Richmond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to the Kid. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Richmond with the bucket. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Mayor passes to the Beast. Here's the closer. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. The closer's got 19 points. Back to Walker. And he dumps it down.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Lamont. Defended by Simpson. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And how about a look now at the 2K leaderboard showcasing the best passers among power forwards and centers during the regular year. Angela Walker, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category among low post players. I mean, they've got court vision, they see things, they anticipate, and they're much better at that than their peers.
Knocks it loose. Here's the Monster. Takes it off the glass. The Monster's got 10 points in the game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here is Doc. 10 points for him.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No luck. Excellent D there from Williams. Philadelphia leading by 4. Dishes it to Walker. Back to Williams. The pass to the kid. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Passes it to the Beast. A shot, but he gets it back. Here's the Monster. He's covered by Richmond. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's the Monster, defended by Sampson.
Well, I like it, guys. I mean, better execution defensively here in the second half. You can tell they've made some adjustments.
The kid passes to Richmond. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I'm sensing, guys, this game is starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trail by 10. The Mayor passes to the Monster. The tray, and that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The kid passes to Walker. Here's the kid. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Richmond. He passes to the kid. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is George. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Schmidt.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy. I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this, and you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Doc. And it's Richmond for the kid. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
George dishes to Drummond. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The kid is checked in for Williams. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's the Mayor. He's got 7. They set the screen. The Beast is covered by Richmond. Tipped away. Sonic heads it passes to the Beast. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Richmond kicks to Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Oscar Schmidt. The kid passes to George. He kicks to Drummond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Richmond dishes to George. Misses the three.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those carries.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them there.
Here's the mayor. There's the pass to Sanikitsi. And George with the block. Richmond with it. Now guarded by Sanikitsi. Richmond kicks to Drummond. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And Orlando making a change here. Richmond with the steal. All alone. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense. That's for sure.
Here's the monster. He's got 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Let's look back now at some league leaders from the regular season. This time, it's a check on the best free throw shooters among the NBA centers and power forwards. When you look at the monster, second in the NBA, so great from the line.
He's got great rhythm, great form at the foul line. And sometimes we don't see that in big guys, but he's impeccable at the line.
Well, getting to the top spot on that list has always been a goal of his, and he's worked hard to get there, developing a very repeatable stroke. And as you said, it's the kind of form you love to see in anybody, but especially a big guy.
Williams with the ball, now guarded by the monster. Outside for Richmond. Back to Williams. Passes to Sampson.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Walker's checked in for Richmond. No good from Sanikitsi. The 76ers leading by 14. Williams with the ball, picked up by Harris. The shot by Williams, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And George, here we go. Orlando grabs the miss.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Pass to Schmidt. Back to Harris. From deep. Gets it to go. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Sampson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
But there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
The Beast is checked in for Harris. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. The kid passes to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the monster. He's covered by Richmond. Just 5 on the clock. The monster passes to Caldwell Pope. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Not enough on that one as it misses. Philadelphia leading by 13. The pass to Sampson.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Knocked loose, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Richmond with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Sampson, the pass to the kid. Richmond with 2 seconds left, and the jumper falls for him. Richmond's got 12 now in this quarter. And as we end the first quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Here's the mayor on the court for Orlando. The mayor is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's the closer, and it's the beast, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Here's the mayor, tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession, and Orlando making a change here. Suggs. No good on the quick 3.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
He passes to Schmidt. Suggs. Off target from 3-point range. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That free throw good from George. The Magic trail by 17. Paul George with the steal. The finger roll finish at the bucket. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Passes it to Schmidt. Pass to the beast. For the 3. But they get it back. Schmidt. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, I like that sandpaper type grit going after those loose rebounds on the offensive end. That's glass eating, folks.
They have a good amount of second chance points to show for it, guys. Always a nice bonus.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
The Magic trail by 17. Carter outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. To the middle. There's the closer. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. The closer's got 10 points in just the second half. To the paint. And the shot's good from Sampson. And the 76ers lead by 17.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's providing them.
And the pass to the closer. Shoots. The Beast slams it home for the putback.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
The 76ers leading by 15. Sampson, the pass to the kid. Outside for George. Pass to the kid. Back to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the mayor gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. The kick out to Williams. They get the rebound. The kid passes to Walker.
Such smart defense. He put himself in the perfect spot to steal that kick-out pass.
Pass to the Beast. Lets the free fly. Gets it to go. The Beast's got 7 now in this quarter.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that one.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. When they have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Knocked away off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. Here's the monster, defended by Sampson. No good from the monster.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker dishes to George. He feeds it to Williams. The pass to Sampson.
Power punch right there.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys. Wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Here's the closer. Shot from the inbound. And it's good on the way in. The closer's got 26.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
That's good. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's the kid. The kick out to Williams. Outside, George gets up a 3. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. To the inside. Passes it to the monster. Some solid defense from Sampson.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
It's Williams with the drive. Walker the pass to the kid. Gets the bucket.
This guy will really make you dig. He's leaving enough room outside.
The Magic trail by 17. Pass to the closer. Here's the Beast, defended by Sampson. No good from the Beast. 76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And there's the pass to the kid. Feeds it to Williams. The dish to George. Pass it to Sampson. Orlando grabs the miss. The Beast's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
The Magic have to improve their approach against George.
9 points and 2 blocks.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Inside, as the closer hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The closer's got 13 points now in the second half. Walker goes in, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Mayor passes to the closer, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. The closer's got 11 here in this quarter alone. To the paint. Shot's good by Walker. And the 76ers lead by 19.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You gotta like what the kid has done in this game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Richmond's checked in. So it's Orlando now. Pass to the monster. Defended by Sampson. Leaps for it. Ripped away. Williams attacking. It's rebounded by Schmidt. The Mayor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's the beast. Off the left rim and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Richmond for 3.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
The closer passes to Schmidt. Magic moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
The Magic trail by 19. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. The Mayor's got 4 points in the quarter. Stolen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots from the baseline. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 16 points for the Monster.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like every one is his, and that tip-in paid off for him.
Richmond the pass to Sampson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Wagner passes to Anthony. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter, and there's the feed to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Anthony with the bucket. .11 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's the screen. Rejected by Harris. Anthony on the wing. Left block shot on the way. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry up top, covered by Anthony. Goes up with a strike. No good. Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Wagner passes to Anthony. Harris outside. No good on the 3. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those green light games for a coach.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning into the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. for the love, got her hurting now. Oh my, she's a long way